So you already know about the eclipse. It starts in 6 hours or so, 5 or 6 hours, depending on which part you want to start with. Then, but for the rest of the months, what to look for in the sky. If you look in the western sky, after sunset, Venus is in the west. It's that real bright thing you see high up in the western sky. Also, Jupiter is high up in the southern sky as it gets dark. And those are the two brightest planets, Venus the brightest, Jupiter second brightest. If you look at Venus with a telescope now, it is beginning to show a phase. It's about 3/4 lit, and will be about 65% lit or so by the end of the month. So it'll start looking bigger in the telescope and start showing its phase. And Jupiter, these are just recent views of Jupiter from a couple days ago.
Destroyer of worlds.
Destroyer of worlds. Very pretty, and you can see the great red spot. We've been able to see it with our public telescopes here quite easily. Now in the early morning, if you look to the south, you'll see this winding constellation Scorpius, and visiting Scorpius right now is Saturn. So you can start seeing this about 1 in the morning, and that's when it's high above the horizon, but it's best just before dawn when it's high up in the south. And of course Saturn is always stunning in a telescope. Another recent view of Saturn by an amateur astronomer. And notice the rings are open up now enough that you can actually see them all the way around the planet. It's a little over 25-degree tilt now, 2 degrees away from its maximum opening. So if you've been to All Space Considered a lot, we've gone from edge on to wide open. Then we have our first, kind of watchable meteor shower of the year that isn't during cold winter. It's the Lyrid meteor shower, named for the constellation Lyra the Lyre. And Lyra rises about 10 o'clock, and the shower's high enough to see between about midnight and dawn. And it's almost overhead at dawn, so close to dawn's the best time to see it. If you escape all of our city glare and stuff and go out to a desert somewhere, you can see about 18 of these per hour, at least based on recent years.